Aquarius, welcome to your next 72. If you're experiencing a delay on your end, you can always come back to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come out for you. If you're new to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. If you've already subscribed, welcome back to Spiritual Guide and Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What messages do you have for Aquarius? Air sign. All right. Understand this, Aquarius. That channel messages could be referenced to the past, present, current, or what is to come. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Aquarius for the next 72. Thank you. What is the overall direction for Aquarius? We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse, Aquarius deals with exhaustion, being overwhelmed, and the lack of confidence. It says, let me put my glasses on. It says, Aquarius, it says, others in their competitive natures have left you feeling vulnerable and inadequate. Okay, I'm going to say that again, Aquarius. Others in their competitive nature have left you feeling vulnerable and inadequate. Questions about your decisions and choices in the next 72 leave you overwhelmed by the judgment of others. You may want to back down and give up, but you know you are stronger than that. You fought way too hard to be where you are. Do you hear that, Aquarius? You fought too hard to be where you are. So this is letting me know that you knowing who you are moving forward, but besides the next 72, is it's not that you don't want to be competitive. It's just you're not with the hot mess. Okay, you know it gives me that you have a sense of direction. Okay, it lets me know that that is your energy, air energy. You know what I mean? The intellect, right? The smarts, street smarts, game start smart, book smart, people smart. And I feel like I've been telling you, Aquarius, is that when you're a walking sage. So when you're amongst other people, okay, there is a sense of you living your truth. Look at that, the Queen of Swords in the upright. The fact that just your presence alone, the fact that you live your truth, you speak your truth, regardless if it's dark rebel or light rebel energy, meaning you're the truth. And so people who are not living their truths, whether it is competition or whether they're trying to make you feel some type of way, you make people see what they hide. Okay, so they give you complications, or there's a sense of blockages that you may feel like you're out of control, but that's not it. Okay, that's it's far from that not being the situation. I just feel like you're taking the high road in the next 72. People who are being competitive, whether that's with material things, whether that is being obsessive with people's energies, meaning certain people feel territorial over certain people. And so there could be a sense of people trying to prevent connections from you connecting with who you're supposed to be connecting with at this time. It does feel like a jealousy energy, but competitive energy can be good and bad. Some people are competitive for good, and some people are competitive because, they're a hot mess. You know what I'm saying? Okay. those who are being competitive in a negative aspect, what do they say? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I feel like you're separating yourself from people who have vowed to live by the sword and die by the sword. I feel like you're taking the high road here. You know what, Aquarius? It sucks to be in the Seven of Wands in reverse. The fact that there's awareness of you being exhausted or overwhelmed. Hang in there. You've been doing the hard work, and keep doing the hard work, Aquarius. All right. So for some of you, your overall direction that you're reading, okay, the Seven of Wands in reverse, right, in the next 72, you have a sense of why people are being competitive with you, because you are living your truth, and it disrupts their inner demons, okay? It disrupts what they're hiding, okay? It does feel like jealousy, but then there's this competitive energy where I'm also channeling, where there's someone that's trying to get you to get out of being in your feelings, Aquarius, all right? If this is you, I'm proud of you. If you can literally take sense and say, you know what, I am up in my head. Hold on, let me take a step back. Let me look at the bigger picture. Maybe I'm being competitive with myself. It's like you're fighting. You know how they have an angel on one end and a devil on the other shoulder? It's like your angel and your devil on your shoulder, right? The weight that you are holding, they're fighting amongst each other, and you're in the middle and you're saying, hey, can we all just get along here? So Aquarius, whoever you are who has a lack of confidence, it's not the lack of confidence. I don't feel like you lack confidence mentally. I feel like the confidence is being hidden from being overwhelmed or drained or exhausted. And I feel like once you're able to get over that exhaustion or that overwhelming and fight back, self feels like more interpersonal. I'm not really concerned about the people who are being competitive with you, and you shouldn't either. All right. Because regardless if you're doing wrong or right, there's always going to be someone that's going to say something. Looking for approval in the wrong places, yes, that can cause you to be overwhelmed because you have this expectations that you're not receiving. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. If that didn't resonate with you, Aquarius, for the next 72, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and move forward. All right. We have confide in someone here. And I feel like there's trust issues, Aquarius, because of the competitive energy. I feel like you don't want to deal with anyone that doesn't have good intentions. It says start off small, okay? Getting rid of that overwhelming, getting rid of that stress with the overall direction with the Seven of Wands in reverse here. All right, getting over of, if you haven't realized, people trying to compete with you, I feel like it's more so of people wanting your attention, Aquarius. All right. And I feel like the people who want your attention, you don't want their attention, because there's a sense of realization. And you may need to read your opposite sign, which is Leo. Okay. It deals with realization. You may find some gems in there. We have word of mouth here. All right. Someone's in trouble and they need your help, Aquarius, but I feel like you don't have any strength to help anyone. And I feel like you're gathering up your strength to help yourself, circumstance, or situation. And pertaining to you being caught up in your head, I don't feel like you're being caught up in your head like being dramatic. I feel like if you're being caught up in your head, it has to do with a choice here. I think you're learning from your choices based off of patterns, with however choices that you've been making in the past, they weren't successful choices, okay? They felt like they backfired, felt like you got played, right? Same cycle, same shit, same day, different day, right? And it's just more so whoever played you in the past is hitting them now, okay? And you have the answer, you have the key. And I feel like you've changed the locks. And I feel like you haven't even accessed the key yet because you're trying to balance yourself. All right, so it's a hidden key somewhere. And they know that you have it, Aquarius. And maybe that key is confidence, gathering up confidence. Now, in pertaining to confide in someone, it's being suggested, feminine energy, Aquarius, feminine, that if you need someone to talk to, first off, put God first, okay? Ask God to clear out your thoughts. Ask God to use you, right? Ask God to send people and give you confirmation, right? Instead of just confiding in anyone. Start off small so that you can see God work, all right? It's kind of like balancing out your day, okay? And with this word of mouth, there's definitely gossip going on. Don't worry about that. I feel like that's the competitive energy. It's kind of like this. If people got their name in your mouth, Aquarius, don't worry about it. Reason why is because you're focused on yourself. Okay? Let them say whatever they want to. Because I feel like whatever this is, you're going to triumph in your masculine energy or masculine Aquarius here. All right? We have active in. This is letting me know that this triumph is giving me the 9 of Wands energy, that this too shall come to pass. And I feel like there's an awareness, Aquarius, and masculine Aquarius, that you need to realize that the small things, right, that you conquered. Because I feel like this competition is a competition within your, like I said, the only example I can give you is the devil and the angel on your shoulders, and they're arguing over you. And I feel like there's a sense of balancing your shadow energy and your light. With this active in and reverse, this is letting me know there's no movement, there's stagnation. This could also be confirming being overwhelmed or stressed out. Lack of confidence, Aquarius, I really don't feel like that is you unless you are an Aquarius that's an introvert or an empath, okay? And I don't feel like the lack of confidence has to do with like you don't know who you are or and things like that. I think it's more so of having to do things alone. Okay, we have decided in reverse. So there's an indecisive decision, masculine energy, the 2 of Swords. All right, if that didn't resonate with you, that's fine. We're going to keep on going, Aquarius. Yeah, you are a conqueror. You have support coming in. Okay, look at that. There's that confidence, Aquarius. So I feel like you're going to triumph confidence. I don't think you lack it, but I think it's a new level of confidence that's coming in. Let's go ahead and look at overall focus. Yeah, a new level of confidence. I think you matured beyond like people who are competitive, whether they're competitive in a bad way, whether they're competitive in a good way. I feel like you took yourself out of the arena of being competitive, because what you want in life or what you desire or where it is you're trying to go or whatever it is you're trying to establish, it doesn't consist with being competitive, is what I'm channeling here. So I feel like you have a new level of confidence in the next 72 moving forward. Yeah. All right, let's look at overall focus. What messages do you have for Aquarius for the next 72 pertaining to overall focus? There's 2 of them. All right, so we have sacred vision. I told you. And then I told you that it's going to be people, or there's a particular person that's in trouble, and you are the key. And you're going to say no, because you are a divine oracle. And I feel like for some of you, that's why I said you need to watch your opposite sign, which is Leo, okay? That's your counterpart. That's in the sense of an awareness, the fact that you are a high priestess, but I feel like it's a sacred high priestess, okay? Because like I said, right now, it's the visualization that I'm getting is the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, and they're fighting amongst regarding you, and you're right in the middle. All right, we have sacred vision. It says, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And then we have divine order. It says, what you feel is, do what you feel is right, Aquarius. An important lesson is unfolding. And I don't think that the lesson is just for you. It's for whoever that's supposed to be aligned with you, and also your past experiences of those cycles that are officially being closed. And it's like, official. Yeah, you're verified, Aquarius. When it comes to your gifts, you are definitely verified. And I feel like you've also received a lot of synchronicities. You've had a lot of experiences behind the scenes where there is no doubt that you don't believe that God is on your side. Okay? There is no doubt that you don't see favor here. Okay? What does Aquarius need to see within this overall focus? Yeah, you are a tree of life. You're connected to the tree of life. Oh, I can't stand this King of Pentacles. All right, we have the Judgment, confirming this sense of awakening, sense of awareness. You know, once you were lost, now you are found. This four of Cups is confirming that new level of confidence, no longer being difficult, no longer consider being stubborn, no longer being selfish, no longer being open. No longer being biased. And this King of Pentacles, whoever this King of Pentacles is, I'm telling you, you guys know how I feel about this King of Pentacles. False, narcissistic energy here. What is this King of Pentacles up to? They need yeah. Look, they're no longer watching you because people are watching them. It's like, what the hell? Everything that could have been said about you is now like, nah. And all I can say is the cat is out the bag. Ten of Swords. Yeah. You've grown from these Ten of Swords. These Ten of Swords they didn't hit you all at once. They happen in cycles, right? This three of Cups is an awakening. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, it could be many people who are in a place of the King of Pentacles, that competitive energy, right? This is what you need to do, Aquarius. As a suggestion, you're not required to, you're not obligated either. Forgive them for they knew what they did. That's it. God forgive them for they knew what they did. And forgive them for they know what they know they forget, and also forgive them for they know not what they do. Okay? That's how we're gonna say that. Let's go ahead and move forward. So overall focus is the fact that there's a realization that you are no longer advising or giving information or helping those who took advantage of you. It's kind of like you've released them and you've given them to the universe. You're giving them to God. Just like that being vulnerable is long gone. So it's kind of like you've passed the test of vulnerability. Okay, so what comes after vulnerability? Confidence, a new level of confidence. Okay, so you have divine order here, and you have sacred vision. All right, people are now seeing what you were trying to get people to see, especially those that were in a competitive energy. Also, those whom you may wanted to give divine love to, because that's your nature. All right. Also, what I love about this divine oracle and this sacred vision, you now learn how to cut it off and on, meaning depending on what setting you are, you know when to be spiritual and you know when not to. I feel like you are learning how to communicate depending on the circumstance. Anything else for Aquarius? Some of you Aquariuses are realizing the reason why you're overwhelmed is because you have this gift of being an oracle, a high priestess, okay? And when you deal with different energies, sometimes that you're realizing you now understand and realize when an energy is not yours. So it's kind of like if you start feeling stressed or overwhelmed and you realize it's not your energy, it's kind of like either you're dissecting it, right? Because you're a fixed sign and you know how you're very intelligent, okay? So it's kind of like either you're dissecting it or you're just saying, you know what, not my energy, go back where you came from, type energy. All right, we have the Nine of Wands here. This too shall pass. And like I said, whoever is control of this five of swords, where you finally released yourself from. Most tarot readers use the Five of Swords as the main person, whoever the zodiac sign is, as this. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like you are back here. And I don't feel like it's sadness. I feel like it's being grateful of saying, I finally let go. I finally released what stressed me out. I finally released what was overwhelming. And now that new level of confidence is like, okay, whoever this is, there's somebody here that was definitely guiding you, right? And they're making a decision to let go of you. But at the same time, you need each other, whoever this person is that you're connected to. If you don't know who that person is, it will be revealed to you because they're going to come in and encourage you to either do something or they want to come in to assist you. With the Four of Swords, this is letting me know that you're gathering your strength and you know exactly what you need to do moving forward here. And you're no longer caught up in your thoughts trying to find out a resolution here, some type of burden. But with this Nine of Wands here, this is confirming a new level of confidence and you're getting ready to step up to the plate. To others who are competitive, they're looking at you like you're wounded. They can't see the support that's behind you. Okay, so don't worry about them. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Rebel energy, what messages do we have for Aquarius? Also, FYI, when people ask you questions, Aquarius, you don't have to answer. You can say, I don't know you like that. And if it's a family member, it's more so like, I don't feel comfortable. It's kind of like having the confidence to speak up for yourself, okay? Let's take a look at rebel energy. I'm not telling you to treat people how they treated you. I'm telling you to step into this new level of confidence. All right. It says, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it, Aquarius, in the next 72. All right. Because we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse here. It's like you have a clear path at this time. And the universe, God, divine, or however you want to place it, it's all one. Okay. Just different activations and different subject matters in our lives, right? I call them power packs. Okay. Especially with this overwhelming and stressed out, I feel like now that you've got to the bottom of it, there's no need, because the Five of Wands is in reverse. There's no need to have to fight back and prove yourself anymore. You've upgraded from the musician to the high priestess. So with this Ace of Pentacles here, it's kind of like when you're being questioned, what are you doing, Aquarius? Minding my business. Sometimes you got to be like that. It's not giving me a tit for tat, but it's kind of like it's a mirroring thing. It's like you actually become what you didn't like, the things that were happening to you in the past. You're becoming that person, but the good version. Okay. All right. Rebel energy. It says, whatever you're thinking about, Aquarius, don't do it. Okay. Make sure put God first. Okay. Someone's rushing. You don't have to rush this. This is longevity here. And pertaining to what it is you need to speak up about, it's kind of like saying no. If you want to say no, say no. And if they get mad, so what? The question is, why are you mad? Why are you upset? Why are you Why has your demeanor changed because I said no? Okay. Not your problem. It's their own interpersonal problems. The fact that you're strong as hell, Aquarius. The fact that you have to gather up your strength solo bolo, okay? It's not a tit for tat of telling someone like, yeah, I went through this. And so now you know. It's more so like, okay, just put God first. You know what I mean? It's like the way you're coming at people is in a more mature way. It's kind of like, yeah, go sit in the corner somewhere. You're untouchable. Okay, you're in higher places here. And some of you haven't even you haven't even stepped foot in these places. But God has elevated you here. It says no place like home. All right, whoever you are, who is in the Seven of Wands, here in reverse, it says others in their competitive natures have left you feeling vulnerable and inadequate. Questions about your decisions and choices leave you overwhelmed by the judgment of others. You may want to back down and give up, but you know you're stronger than that, Aquarius. You fought way too hard to be where you are. Some of you could be having the decision of the challenges here. Are you going to hold your grounds because you see the bigger picture? Okay, it's not hold your grounds to see the bigger picture to watch everyone get their bad karma. No, it's more so this new level of confidence. You stepping on the scene like, yeah, the champ is here, and you didn't even you had a spiritual fight, right? But you triumphed that. All right, there is gossip going around, and you don't have to worry about that gossip because you're going to triumph over that. You already have. That's the blessing in disguise. And pertaining to challenges and obstacles, it has to do with the home, okay? Or it has to do with you, mind, body, and soul. Like I told you, if there is a devil and an angel on the shoulders and they're fighting regarding you, okay? And the challenge is stepping into this new form of confidence that removes vulnerability. And it's kind of like, Aquarius, look at you. Something different about you, Aquarius. Don't feed into that. That's a setup. Do not feed into that. It says, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Because people know how to use words to make you, it's like, Aquarius, can you do something for me? And it's like the whole year, the experiences that you dealt with the person that's asking you to do something, to ask you for your help, it's kind of like, okay, this is the moment. And it's just kind of like, no, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And don't say help you at this time, because that means that they have an opportunity to reapproach you, okay? It's just more so like, no. At this time, I have to focus on myself. God will give you the words to say, okay? And pertaining to obstacles, it's kind of like, don't get caught up in isolation, all right? If you are in isolation, make sure that it's for a good reason, okay? I feel like it's connected to this Ace of Pentacles, and you see how this flipped up with the Four of Pentacles, right? You've given all that you can give. Now you got to recoup what you have. Okay, you got to flip the energy that you have at this time for your own good cause. Now, pertaining to what tools that you can utilize is always take the higher road. Someone's being competitive, someone's poking at you, someone's trying to test you. Let them end up testing themselves. Let them end up being competitive with themselves. All right, you have every right to remove yourself from a situation. Okay, all right. Let's move forward. Let's pull your goddess oracle, Aquarius. Yeah, sacred vision. People can't see what you see. And with this divine oracle here, it's like there should be no more reason why the universe and God has to prove to you that you have a calling on your life. And I feel like that's what those other energies are trying to do, to get you to sell yourself short for a short time, for a short term fulfillment that doesn't even last. For some of you, it's only going to last 24 hours. Some of you, 2 hours. All right. It's like, oh, a certain person, you make up and you forgive them and all this, and now you're in good spirits, and then boom, a tower moment. It's like, again, no, all that stuff that's out the window. All right. Because someone's going to be exhausted and overwhelmed, and they need you, Aquarius. Pray for them. Pray for them right then and there, and going about your business. Aquarius, I gotta go to work, and I don't have a babysitter. Okay, let's pray. Let's pray that your job is gonna hear you out. Let's pray that God is gonna send you a babysitter, and pray right then. Don't say I'm gonna pray for you. Just pray for them right then and there, and then going about your business, because what you've been through, okay, and what you've been through was not your own doings. It was the works of those who said they got you. But that was all false. That was just stuff that was being played out. You know what I mean? It's that stuff where someone say, yo, Aquarius, what's wrong? And you tell them what happened, and they're gonna be like, nah, that's not true. That person wouldn't do that to you, because that was going on behind the scenes. In the forefront, people can't see what this person was stirring up, trouble. So you so caught up in your mind trying to figure out, why is this happening? Trying to balance your life. You know what I mean? All that's gone. Okay. Now, some of you Aquarius, as I'm telling you now, those cycles are ended. You have to believe it. All right. And step into that new level of confidence, because every time you repeat those same cycles that are supposed to be lesson learned, they get harder and harder. All right. We need you, Aquarius. All right. I need you, because we're all one. Okay. So it says be strong here, Aquarius, in the next 72 and moving forward. It may not be easy for you, especially if you're an introvert or an empath, all right? Because some of you Aquarius is being Leo's energy or Aries energy for the most part, and some majority of you are always in Virgo's energy. So be strong, Aquarius. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Do you believe it? If you believe it, then I understand you've been so stuck in being vulnerable, and those vulnerable situations or circumstances or vulnerable decisions. It's because of the compassion that's within you. And it's kind of like now you have this shield, not a shield of armor where you're holding it, right? Like you're in a battle. No, you have a spears of a shield with this blessing. It's like this rainbow is your shield, and you're in the middle of it. That's what it feels like. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at foolish energy, Aquarius. Allegedly, for some of you Aquarius, is exactly who was the orchestration of why you're overwhelmed or why certain things were happening. Some of you, it was, the closest ones to you, and you couldn't figure out why you kept getting fired from your jobs, because they was calling your job and telling them you was crazy. People was playing with your employment. Don't worry about that no more. I told you, those who are living by the sword is going to die by the sword. We have this lovers here, this foolish energy. Are you going to be a damn fool, Aquarius, again, and repeat the same fucking cycle of a partnership? And you fill in the blank of who that partnership is, whether it's family, platonic, romantic, dating, marriage. Are you going to be a fool again and repeat the same cycle? A cycle that you've already learned. Step into that new confidence. You got this. If you had to go through all of that and be strong, Leo's energy here, your opposite sign, that's why I'm asking you, whenever time permits, go check out Leo's reading. It's something about realization or something like that. All right? Don't be a fool again. If you're going to be a fool, take the leap of faith and live in the life that you desire. And if you don't have the means, turn what you have into, believe me, it's like if you're an Aquarius, because there's some Aquarius, it's kind of like you got to have everything in order to even step out. Sometimes I'm like that too. If my hair ain't done, or if I don't have a good pedicure, or if I don't have this or that, it's kind of like I'll just shelter myself until I get the necessities that I need, so that I can be in full throttle. You know what I mean? It's saying don't do that no more. Everything that you need is going to be supplied. Don't worry about the lack. Don't worry about what people are thinking. Whatever you've been wanting to do, get it done. You have to separate yourself and get it done. All right? Well, let's look at shadow energy, Aquarius. Only thing that I don't like, some of you could be readers as well. This divine oracle, it's kind of like it's kind of like someone coming in to test you on purpose, saying, do a reading on me, or I heard that you can read people. Don't feed into that. That is a serpent in disguise. And since of the fact that you have already been bitten and you're enlightened and you're able to see ahead of time, it's like, don't feed into it. Don't explode. Don't cause yourself to say things that you don't want to say. Okay, remember I was telling you about living by the sword and dying by the sword. So you don't have to go in battle, because your spirit guides are going to do that for you. Like I said, I feel like this devil and this angel that's fighting on your behalf, that's on your shoulders, is kind of like, okay, you responsible for this. I mean, they really arguing about you, about how they going to protect you moving forward. Ain't that crazy? Where the angel and your demons is saying, and half of y'all don't want to accept that what do you think shadow energy is? Your demons and your angels is saying, okay, this is the game plan. We got to save Aquarius, because it's going down. And Aquarius, when I tell you this new level of confidence, you better know that you know that you know that you know that no more weapon will be formed against you, and they ain't gonna prosper. It ain't gonna prosper. The essence of anything to harm you ain't gonna prosper. Fear is not gonna prosper. Just letting you know. Let's take a look at shadow energy. What messages do you have for Aquarius for shadow energy? Yeah, your shadow and your light self, it's going to be a lot of sacred things being revealed to you. And this is giving me Gemini energy, the 3 of Cups energy, as well as the 3 of Pentacles, the three of Wands, building. Okay, a sense of association here. So don't get blinded by certain connections as well. You want to stay in leadership. You want to. It's basically, it's kind of like, it's not a throne, because when you have a throne, you will eventually get thrown off. Okay, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. This leadership, this territory that belongs to you. All right, it's like I told you, Aquarius, you're a walking sage. And it's like this shadow energy with the strength, Leo here, there are many. There's legions. Do you see all those lions behind here? Legions. And most people think, just because they say legions, they automatically think demons. And shadow energy does play in that force. But there are legions aligned, waiting for you. Like, but it's in a good way. It's in a good way. So it's like these cycles that you have learned, that overwhelmed you, stressed you out, caused you to become this mature entity. It's like you are a healer. I don't know how to explain it to you, but they're coming in legions. I don't know if you have a platform. I don't know if you're starting a business. It's like contact with you is a sense of relief, a sense of I'm okay. You clear out energies. Like I said, when you are communicating with certain people, you aggravate their demons. because they have to bow down to your presence. That's what I'm saying. But don't get caught up in that. See, there is this snake and you've already been bitten and you're already enlightened. So it's this sense of don't fall for the bait. In this strength and shadow energy, it's like someone's coming in too fast and you've already experienced. It's like red flags. Like, it's like, no, say no. And it has nothing to do with pride and ego. I heard try the spirit. So if you do feel like it's a red flag, because sometimes you be caught up in your thoughts, right, Aquarius? It's kind of like, let it play itself out. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying yes to something. And then it's like, God damn it, Aquarius. Didn't I just tell you that if you repeat the same cycle, it gets worse? Okay. All right. Let's look at feminine energy. I am sensing Aquarius where you are going to have a difficulties with vulnerability of getting out of that. We have the Emperor here. Okay, it's because you're too sweet, you're too kind, and if you are a male, it's just you have a lot of nurturing. You are a nurturer. Okay, and there is a sense with the Emperor. It's kind of like this Emperor is too nice. Okay. Just too nice, no firmness. And it's more so like, you got to be firm. You got to mean what you say. You got to get in this shadow energy and know that you got people, your spirit guides got your back. Okay. So just basically saying your shadow energies, your shadow self got your back. Okay. And see, that's certain things that certain people don't want to talk about when we start talking about our own inner demons, right? But anywho, let's take a look at masculine energy, Aquarius. What I do like about this Emperor and this strength here is kind of like you're going to have to keep bumping your head a couple of more times. 14 more times, because the reason why I'm saying 14, which simplifies to 5, is what I'm getting, which is change, is because if you come from a religious background, if you ever heard the saying that if a sinner backslides and if they come back to God, 7 more demons are added on to them. That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, if you repeat this cycle 2 more times, that's 14. So after the second time that this cycle is being repeated over a lesson that you already should have learned. We have the 8 of Cups here, masculine energy. Okay. This is letting me know that the awareness, the fact that now that you're aware and you're confident to walk away, your confidence. This is not confidence of walking away of hurting anyone. This is saying, I leave my love. I leave everything that I've tried to teach everyone. Your essence, your purity. You're leaving that lit. And now they have to use what you've taught them, or the love that you've given and stored and taught and nourished, right? That fire energy, right? Trying to motivate people. And remember, the divine oracle came in reverse. It's that moment of, what would Aquarius do? What would Aquarius say? You won't be accessible. It says, do what you feel is right, Aquarius. An important lesson is unfolding. Okay. 8 of Cups here. 8 is all about choice. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward, Aquarius, and look at romantic oracle. There is a lot of stuff going on all at once here. There's an Aquarius. Are you going to be foolish to fall in love again? That's just a question in the air. In the air. Okay. And this time, how you feel about how you want to be loved and how you're going to love moving forward, keep that sacred. Allow that's sacred to unfold. All right, focus your attention on this romantic oracle, Aquarius, and I'm going to focus on you, Aquarius, regarding self. What messages do you have for Aquarius? We have calling in your soulmate, okay? It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together, very straight to the point. Now, pertaining to you, Aquarius, self, you falling in love with yourself all over again. And we've been saying this. I feel like that was a challenge for you, okay? I'm just saying. And I feel like you finally leveled up with this this new level of confidence. Like, yeah, I'm this is how I'm gonna love myself. This is how I'm gonna treat myself. This is how I'm gonna put myself first. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Let's go ahead and shed some light on your next 72, Aquarius. And then we will conclude with an affirmation. You got to give yourself more credit, Aquarius. For real, for real. Not giving your credit of telling people. I mean, speak life into you. Give yourself more credit. Shed light on Aquarius for the next 72. Shedding light on your reading. It says inner temple, Aquarius. It says devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Boom. Aquarius. Your reading feel like soul food. It just healed the matters of the heart. It really did. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's give you an affirmation. This is beautiful. I'm telling you, this is a new level of confidence. That vulnerability is out the window. For some of you Aquariuses, you're gonna still be kind of. I feel like it's more mental than physical. Okay, it says I will continue to foster healthy relationships in a new way. Okay, in a new way, in a new way. Okay. Ooh, I feel like those who were giving you a hard time ain't giving you a hard time no more. But don't fall for that. Remember, you were already bitten, meaning you were already enlightened. So take the high road. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, Aquarius. That's your next 72.